It's the moment of truth for the Aam Aadmi Party. Born out of the India Against Corruption or Jan Lokpal movement, it captured the imagination of the entire country when it launched a year ago. With Delhi going to polls next week, the fledgling party is looking to energize the well-built support base and convert it to votes. I want to talk to you about the symbol and the kind of slogans that you have used. Now, these play a very important role at the subconscious level of the voter as well. How has this been designed to ensure that it goes beyond, the electorate, which is beyond your core target group?
When we began, which is the Anna movement, the general perception, which wasn't entirely right, but there was a strong perception that we were primarily a middle-class movement. And middle class in Delhi is a euphemism for the upper class. Therefore, what we have done after that is to actually do an image makeover, which is to say, align our image to what we really wanted to do. And the choice of the name reflected that. We wanted a name which would click, which which would work with an ordinary person. We had to choose from a very small section of what the Election Commission calls free symbols. And we had strange options to choose from. There was fridge, TV, all kinds of bread, all kinds of strange options we had to choose from. Then we saw Jhadu there, one of the free symbols. And we said, this is it.
In a city like Delhi, which has the highest per capita income and has 49% people living in slums, how do you, manage to reach both the ends of spectrum with, one campaign?
Corruption is an issue that cuts across classes. For us to carry that issue was actually the real strength.
Raising 20 crore rupees through donations, the party has steered clear of using print or TV ads and has opted for radio, door-to-door campaigning and use of social media. This building in central Delhi is the nerve center of most party work, the planning, management and execution of which is being done by a large and comprehensive network of more than 1.3 lakh volunteers.
It's all volunteer. Nobody rings me up and says, they say, something is happening here today, would you like to do it? If I feel I can do something effective for the party, and that's what's so beautiful about this party.
Door-to-door campaign में देखिए हमें ये देखना पड़ता है कि जुग्गी बस्ती.
In door-to-door campaigning, we go visit houses of people across different classes. So we go to the big houses and the slums as well. We ask them what their problems are and their preferred solutions.
उनकी समस्याओं के लिए बात करते हैं कि उनका क्या problem है.
Our weakness was we simply don't have the kind of money to splurge on the media campaign. We do not have the resources to run the campaign in the last 14 days only. You need huge money to do that. Our strength was that we started early. We could take decisions earlier than others. We could decide our candidates 4 months in advance. And we had volunteers. This has been our real strength. Lots and lots of people who've given up their job, who've given up their career, who've suspended their family lives, and who are out there like mad to work for the nation. This was our real strength. So we had to design our campaign largely focusing on our strength.
With corruption as its main agenda, the party is banking on the popularity of its biggest face. On the streets of Delhi, on hoardings and flyers, brand Arvind Kejriwal is brand Aam Aadmi Party.
At an early stage of a campaign, an advertising agency came to us. They came, they advised us that Arvind should look more proper, he should look more like a responsible chief minister. We all sat and decided we would have nothing to do with it. We are rank outsiders, and the only chance we have is if we continue to look like rank outsiders. Our biggest challenge right now is to persuade our own potential voters to come and vote for us. That's what we are trying to do, to create a buzz, for people to be visible, for people to see who we are, and to remain visible to the people till the last day is our challenge. And for us, visibility comes not from television. Visibility will come from CAP. Visibility will come from people walking on the street. So we are designing our own campaign for the last moment.
While opinion polls have predicted a hung assembly, the party is pulling all stops to ensure that its growing support base comes to the polling booths on Wednesday. In the last phase of its campaign, AAP is generating buzz, not just around its party, but also the elections. One of its biggest contribution, it says, will be the increased number of voters, many of them first-timers.